ask a question about this event near Pope Air Force Base, going back to the first
Yes.
beginning. How large and what shape was this object?
The object, when it first appeared as a white flat disc. And what was strange about it was the whitest white I had ever seen. Either of us had seen. At its closest point, it was 300 feet up and about 50 feet a straight line up from us, over a tree line of pine trees, away from the lake. And it was a perfectly flat white disc of pure, even white light. You could sense there was a body above it, a round structure. The diameter was in that 35, maybe 40-foot range. And it did not wobble. It was dead steady, and it was moving along, almost coasting, like you would skip up something against smooth water, just like it was running on glass.
Silent.
Totally silent, and it went at about 25, 30 miles an hour. It was almost like it was a tourist, just watching the pre-lake we were at. But it has an effect that we looked at our watches and when it happened, and we looked at it again when it left. So we know there was no missing time. Yet it had an effect that we were unaware of on all the wildlife around us. And obviously they have an ability to sense something that we as Homo sapiens have no ability to sense. And it bothered them enough that they went quiet. And it was eerie because in the south, in the summer, with the high humidity, sound travels for a mile or two. And you get a bullfrog growing, you can hear them a mile or two away easily. And what was interesting was that the sound within earshot went silent, not just in the immediate area. And there are other old sand lakes. This was one of those old sand quarries been turned into a recreational lake. And what interested me most was the fact that what effect this had on the wildlife was able to penetrate out beyond our ability to pick up the sound, which meant a mile or two away. And so as it moved along, it had an effect on the insect life and whatnot that moved with it.
Anything else you'd like to share?
Not at this time.